I'm Chief Meteorologist Jamie Simpson. Severe thunderstorm warnings just issued for Mercer and Auglaize County. These go until 3:15 this afternoon. Let me show you the storms that have prompted this warming. They have blown up right over Grand Lake St. Mary's. So St. Mary's getting the brunt of it in the next few minutes, and also across the southern shore of Grand Lake St. Mary's, also a very strong cell as well. And the flashing box that you see there, that's the area for the warning. New way of issuing warnings. They're not for entire counties anymore, so if you live within that area, you are in the severe thunderstorm warning. That includes Salina, St. Mary's, New Knoxville, Botkins, and eventually to Wapakoneta as well. And let's get you a track on these storms. They will continue to head off towards the east, getting into the areas just east of St. Mary's probably as we head towards 3 o'clock or so. In fact, can expand this a little bit as it does continue to head eastward, eventually up towards Wapakoneta, but probably taking about 45 or 50 minutes until it does get in that area. The big threat with these storms and all the storms that we get through the area this afternoon are going to be very strong winds and also some very heavy rain, quite a bit of lightning as well. I want to show you what is also just off to the north of the area, because we have more storms. These are severe thunderstorm warnings near Lima, but also the red box that you're seeing is a tornado warning just to the northeast of Lima, and that is a potential as we head through the afternoon. Not out of the question. We could see some storms. They could spin up a tornado, especially across the far northern Miami Valley. Want to keep it here through the afternoon. Channel 7 will keep you updated on any warnings. A watch basically from I-70 northward through the afternoon into early evening. Looks like the greatest threat for severe weather will be across the northern half of the area. Not going to rule out something for Dayton as we head towards late afternoon as well. Expecting many more warnings through the afternoon. Strong winds will be the primary threat. We'll keep you updated. Right now, we'll send you back to program. Okay, I want to give you an update now on the severe thunderstorm warnings, because a new warning has been added to what we've had already, and this one now includes northern Shelby County as well. So let's show this to you on live Doppler 7 radar. You're seeing two flashing boxes. The ones here from Salina through St. Mary's to Wapakoneta. That was the original warning that goes until 3:15, and now the box just to the southeast of that includes New Bremen and Anna. Over towards Indian Lake, that goes until 4 o'clock. So these storms continue to slide southeastward, and now areas farther to the south and east affected by severe thunderstorm warnings. If you're watching us from St. Mary's or Salina, and really Grand Lake St. Mary's, your threat of severe weather is coming to an end. These will continue to head towards the east-southeast. And let me give you a couple of new tracks on these. Two cells, we're watching this one right here, heading down towards the Botkins area about 3:35 or so, and that'll also continue eastward towards areas just south of Indian Lake as we make our way probably to about 4:30 or so. And also this particular cell, which is to the southwest of there, that'll pass through the New Bremen area, in fact affecting New Bremen right now, and that'll eventually head down towards Anna as well as we make our way closer to about 4:30, 4:15 or so. So areas, especially in northern Shelby County, you're going to be affected by potentially some very strong winds, some very heavy rain. And the good aspect of this is you'll get some heavy rain, which of course is good with the drought situation. A lot of lightning with these storms as well, so certainly you want to stay away from windows. Again, St. Mary's back to Salina, your threat of severe weather is over, but Botkins, Anna, and New Bremen areas, over the next 10 to 15 minutes, things will really start to go downhill. And anyone in Indian Lake area as well, as we make our way towards 4:15 or so, those storms will be starting to head towards you. So if you know anybody that is out on the lake right now and they have a cell phone, give them a call and let them know it's time to head in towards shore. Last place you want to be is out on the water when there's lightning heading your way, so you can try to keep people safe well ahead of these storms. Right now, the storms we have that are severe are only in the northern Miami Valley. Watching a few storms to our west in Indiana. Those could become severe, and those could affect areas a little farther south as we head later on in the afternoon. We'll keep a very close eye on live Doppler 7 radar. We'll give you updates throughout the afternoon as needed. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jamie Simpson. New severe thunderstorm warnings for some of the areas that have already been affected by storms over the last few hours. Auglaize and Mercer, portions of those counties, under a new warning until 4:30. And the strongest storm is just to the northwest of St. Mary's. That will continue to head eastward as we make our way through the next hour or so towards Wapakoneta. And the flashing box you're seeing there above the other one across northern Shelby County, that is the new warning. And what I'm showing you here is one of the new products that we have on our radar system. And this is a really great thing, because where you're seeing the green shades, that's where the radar is detecting what it thinks is just rain. But where you're seeing some of those pink shades, likely some hail in that storm, and that's probably where some of the stronger winds are as well. So just to the northwest of St. Mary's, and that will continue to head east right into Auglaize County towards Wapakoneta. We also have a few other storms off to the west. Don't have a warning for this particular storm here west of Salina, but that may have some gusty winds and some very small hail that may also head in your direction as well. Let me change this over now to live Doppler 7 radar and give you an idea of exactly where we're talking about with these particular storms. Again, west central Mercer County, a strong storm. But also, as we make our way towards the St. Mary's area, that is certainly the strongest storm. And where you're seeing some of the lightning that is showing up there near St. Mary's, also of concern, because there's been a lot of lightning with these particular storms. Storm just to the south in northern Shelby County appears to be weakening somewhat. And we also still have those storms that are off to the southwest. This is our strongest storm without a doubt in southern Randolph County. That's where we have a warning until 4:15, and that will continue to head towards the southeast as well, eventually making its way into western Darke County in the next half hour. And Darke County could be the next place to get a severe thunderstorm warning. So we'll certainly keep a very close eye on this. Expecting storms to slowly move southeastward, could affect Dayton as we make our way towards 5, 6 o'clock this evening. Again, strong winds are going to be the main threat with all of these storms. So the new warning again is for far eastern Mercer County and the western half of Auglaize County until 4:30. Still have that warning in southern Randolph County. That goes until 4:15, and until 4 o'clock that warning in northern Shelby County. If we have any others, we'll certainly pass those along to you. But right now, we'll send it back to you. Okay, brand new severe thunderstorm warning now for Darke County. This goes until 5 o'clock, and the strongest storm we've seen all afternoon is this storm moving out of Randolph County into Darke County, and there it is, starting to cross the state line now. And the strongest part of this storm is just to the northeast of Lynn and also to the southeast of Lynn. So it'll continue off to the east as we make our way through the next half hour or so, affecting those areas you can see there and the times. And Greenville, if you're living in Greenville, probably about 4:45 or so, it's when the worst of the weather will move into your area as well. The flashing box you see there in Darke County, that's where the warning is. So if you live in the far northern part of Darke County, you're technically not in this warning. North of Ansonia, well north of Versailles, but all of central and most of southern Darke County affected, and also Randolph County also still affected by this particular storm. So we'll watch this one continue to track off to the east. New warning for Darke County goes until 5 o'clock. Still have those warnings in the far northern Miami Valley. The main threat with these storms is going to be some damaging winds, but there's a lot of lightning with them as well. Could be some small hail. Certainly you want to stay away from windows as these storms do move in. Keep you updated through the next hour. News Center 7 at 5. We'll have a lot more on the weather situation and the changes ahead over the next 12 to 24 hours as well. Right now, we'll send you back to the Ellen Show.